Alright, y'all, here's the situation. I'm probably gonna have to repeat this once people actually start joining, but I just tried to film my empties video for April, mind you. I know it's the end of May, but I still haven't filmed my April empties video. I just filmed the whole thing and then realized there was something wrong with it, so I couldn't use any of the footage. My memory card filled up like 3 times, or something was wrong with the memory card like 3 times. The battery died, my camera just kept turning off, and to be honest, I just can't bring myself to refilm that video, but I want to show you guys my my April empties. So I'm just gonna go through them here on Instagram Live, save this for 24 hours. If I can, I'll export it and upload it as a YouTube video, even though it's an Instagram Live. Because I do want to have an April empties video up, but everything went wrong and I can't. This is like the only day that I've been able to even film it. I can't do it again. So we've got Nala here with me. I don't know if you can see her. Here's her little paw. It's probably hidden by the comments. Hello everyone. I'm going through my empties from the month of April. And I also do just want to say that I kept my April and May empties separate, so I'll still do a video on my May empties. And in case you're like, what are you talking about? I have a YouTube channel. It's linked in my bio, or you can just search Oh Hey This Too on YouTube. And I've been doing empties videos every single month this year. So I've been sharing everything I've used up, beauty products wise. And also I have been sharing like things I'm getting rid of out of my collection. So sort of like a declutter in a way, just like as I'm using up makeup, I'm just paying attention to things I'm not reaching for and things that I don't like and getting them out of my collection. So we're gonna go through the ones from April right now, even though it's almost June. Okay, and if you guys have questions about any of the products, since this is a live, you can just ask me about them, about my thoughts on them if I forget to say anything. The first product, I actually used this up in March, but I forgot to mention it in my April's video, I think. If I did mention it, sorry that this is a repeat. This is a dry shampoo that I just randomly picked up at Ulta because of the packaging. I mean, it's like beautiful. It's tie-dye peach and yellow. It is just really pretty, and I'm a sucker for packaging. So this is just called the Eva NYC, I think Eva NYC Freshen Up Dry Shampoo. I thought this was fine. I wouldn't tell you to like stay away from it or anything, but I use the Bumble and Bumble Preta powder now, and I probably will never purchase anything other than that going forward because I love it so much, and like it lasts forever. Like one bottle, I'm convinced I will never use it up, but if I do, that's what I'll repurchase. But in the meantime, I have a ton of dry shampoos that I need to use up, like ones that I had bought before I discovered the Bumble and Bumble Preta powder, so I'm working through those. So that's what this is. Used it up. I can finally throw it away, like 2 months later. If you're new, if you're just joining, going through my empties from the month of April. Okay, I used up a little tiny travel size of the Head and Shoulders not dry shampoo. Sorry, I'm very tired. The Head and Shoulders dandruff shampoo. I have dandruff. Even though I don't have like dry skin, I have a very oily skin, as you know. I get dandruff, and if I don't use Head and Shoulders shampoo like once a week, you can tell. So I make sure that I use it, but I don't like to have the full size in my shower, so I kind of just like keep refilling this. So I'll probably use up a lot of these technically, but I just wanted to mention it once on my channel that like I do use up Head and Shoulders shampoo. Don't use it every day though, because if you use it every day, it starts to like weigh your hair down, which, speaking of hair, mine looks so straight right now. It usually doesn't dry that straight. I can't really read. Everyone who just joined, I probably should pin like a comment saying that I'm going through my empties. You'll figure it out. Was there anything else I wanted to say about this? Oh yeah. Don't use it every single day because it will weigh your hair down. Learned that the hard way. This is a little sample of the Purity, what are you called? Purity Pore Extractor Exfoliating Clay Mask. This is an intense clay mask. It's like, first of all, it's a super intense clay mask in the sense that it pulls everything out of your skin. Like, it's so extracting. It is called the Pore Extractor. That's an accurate name. And then also, it's exfoliating. So there are these little, like, not beads, but there's something in this that when you go to wash the mask off, it physically exfoliates your skin and you're left with insanely smooth skin. So this is really, really nice. I don't know if I'll repurchase it because, like, I have so many clay masks to go through and use up that I don't know if I'll ever need to purchase a new one. I mean, I probably will, but if I do repurchase any clay mask, or purchase a new clay mask, I mean, it's gonna be the that Aztec healing clay mask. You guys know the one I'm talking about. It comes in like a tub for like $10 at Target, and it's a powder, and then you mix it with your own water or apple cider vinegar. People swear by that mask. Everyone says it's like the best mask in the world. So the next clay mask I purchase is probably gonna be that one, but I'd still recommend this. I think it was nice. Okay. Let me just try to save a comment saying that I'm going through my empties. Let's just see if I am tech savvy enough to do this. Going through April empties. Oh, it's not for the faint of heart? Why is that? Is it just like super intense in like drying your skin out? Because honestly, I love that. Going through April empties. Oops, I put a question mark. Going through April empties? Okay, and then if I post it, and then how do I pin it? Pin comment. Pro Instagrammer right here. Okay. You learn something new every day. Alright. Halo Beauty Kiwi. It makes your face pulsate? What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean by that. It makes your face pulsate. That's interesting. Okay. I used up the Halo Kiwi Seed Boosters. Obviously, you guys have heard me talk about these. I love them a lot. They keep my skin very clear. Right now we've got a big guy up here that we're all just going to ignore. But other than that, and that is because I drank a lot of soda, whenever I have a bunch of sugar, they show up on my forehead. I've pinpointed that. These, though, keep my skin so much more clear than they used to be. I will definitely repurchase them. People always ask me if I'm still using these. Yes, I will continue to be using these until they stop working for me. And right now, they're still working. And yes, I have times where I neglect them and don't take them. And then I always regret it every single time. Literally, you feel your face beating as it dries. Because it just dries so much that it's like pulls your skin tight. I think I would want that. I think I like that. They do have kiwi in them. I've seen on her Instagram stories that people ask that question. They're like, I'm allergic to kiwi. Can I still take the Kiwi Seed Boosters? And she always says, no, don't take them. So you might be able to take her other ones, though, in the pink bottle, which are for hair, skin, and nails, but they're still for skin. These are just more for skin. I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. I used up a little sample bubble pack thing of the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream with SPF 30. This, I just had like one of those tiny samples, so I didn't have enough to like gather all my thoughts, but you guys said you wanted to see everything I use up, including these sorts of things. So, by the 8-minute mark I tap out. I'm gonna have to try that mask. So I don't really have much thoughts on this Bare Minerals gel cream thing. I do remember that I didn't hate it and that it felt really moisturizing. And if I remember correctly, it had a light to medium coverage. That's really all I can tell you about that one. This one, however, the Dior Backstage, I got a little sample of this. Loved this. I was not expecting anything. This foundation, it's like the thinnest foundation I've ever put on my face. And by thin, I mean it's super runny, it's super like, just, you can't even tell that you're like putting something on your face because it's so thin. And then it's also so thin that it like can't possibly even look cakey because it's so thin it just looks like your skin texture. But it has really, really good coverage. It's amazing. I'm not gonna say I would purchase it because like I don't really need a super expensive Dior foundation. I have so many foundations I love, but I definitely considered it. And if someone got it for me as a gift, I wouldn't be mad about it. Okay. Oh, I used up... Sorry, I'm just reading comments every now and then to make sure I'm not missing anything. I used up the L'Oreal Sublime Bronze Self-Tanning Towelettes. I mean, I used up one towelette, so apparently one time in April I wanted to be tan. I talked about these in one of my other Empties videos in depth, like what I like about them, what you need to be careful of, what kind of skin it works best on, my tips for using it. So go watch my other Empties videos if you want to know all that. But I will just say, favorite self-tanning product ever. Probably gonna get discontinued because no one ever talks about them. So you guys should all go buy these, please, so that we keep it on the shelves. That's what we need to do with all of my favorite products, okay? Okay. This, what is this? My Collagen Hydrogel Lip Patch. So it's like a big pair of jelly lips that you just like stick on your lips, kind of like those window clings. It's almost exactly like those jelly looking window clings that they sell around the holidays. You know what I'm talking about? But you stick it to your face and it's supposed to hydrate your lips, plump up your lips, probably do a bunch of other things. I don't think it really did anything. I mean, it hydrated them, but not any more than any lip balm or lip mask would do. So like, also it's like a one-time use thing, you know? But I'm not gonna say products aren't like that aren't fun to use. I would never purchase it. I'm sure it came in like probably a Walmart subscription box. I get the Walmart beauty box. It comes 4 times a year, seasonally or quarterly, and it's like $5, so I still get that. Okay, wait, Empties, and then we'll go through the products that I'm getting rid of, and I'll swatch things for you and explain why I'm getting rid of them. This is the Origins Clear Improvement Charcoal Mask. This is just a sample size, obviously, not a full size. This is not my favorite mud charcoal mask at all. I definitely prefer the one from L'Oreal over this, the one that comes in like a tub and it's like a gray clay mask. That one's really, really good at extracting things out of your pores. This one is like, it's like if a mud mask were mixed with a gel. Like it's almost watered down by a gel. And I just don't feel like it's super extracting. What are we yassing about? This? Or just going through the Empties in general? Either way, I'm very glad you're excited. This would be good for those of you who most clay masks are like too intense, but you still want to use a clay mask. This would be great. Oh, the L'Oreal mask. Yeah, it's good. If you guys haven't tried that mask, the way it applies is so just like luxurious. Like it just spreads out so evenly. Oh, that's good. It's really good. Mine is kind of drying out though, so I might need to get a new one soon. But we're not going to do that because we're going to get the Aztec clay mask first and try that out. And then if I don't like that, I'll go back to the L'Oreal one. So much masking. Do I have anything else to say about this? No. Okay, so the next Empty, if you can see, looks like a medical device, like a dentist device. It used to be a jade roller. It's half of a jade roller now. It's the small side. There used to be one of these, but larger on this side. Excuse me. Most of you are probably familiar with jade rollers, but what was I going to say about it? I love this. I have a problem with puffiness in the mornings, so if I like sleep through all my alarms and have no time and have to be at work like immediately, you can tell that I just woke up because my face is so puffy and it's really annoying. And there's a whole story with this product, so get comfy. Basically, I knew I had this problem. I saw Tati use that thing that she like, that metal wand that she rolls all over her face, and I was like, that's what I need. I need a cooling thing that I can roll around on my face to like massage away and cool away the puffiness. Ooh, I'll have to check that mask out too. And then I looked at the price of that wand and I was like, oh, I don't need one that bad because it's really, really expensive. Then, and this is like probably like 3 or 4 years ago that this all was happening. Then I saw a jade roller somewhere on Instagram. And this was before they were like a thing. I had to search the web deep to buy this because they weren't a thing. Nobody was selling them. But I was like, that's exactly what I need. Something cooling that I can like use to roll and massage out my face in the morning. So I bought one. It works amazingly. If you deal with puffiness in the mornings, get yourself a jade roller. I actually I purchased when this one broke. I purchased the rose quartz roller from ColourPop. Their like skincare brand is called Fourth Ray Beauty. They sell a pretty inexpensive jade roller, but it's a rose quartz roller. And I bought that one. I'm loving it. It works just the same, where like the jade or the rose quartz stays cool. You could also put it in your fridge if you want to be fancy. I don't do that. But it stays cold, and then you just like roll it on your face. Also, if you have TMJ, which I have, you need a jade roller because it feels so good on your muscles back here. A lot of people use jade rollers to like work products into the skin or to like tone and firm. I'm using air quotes because I don't know if it actually does any of those things. But what I use it for is depuffing my face. So you know like how people put like cold metal spoons on their eyes? The reason for that is it depuffs your eyes. Anything cooling, anytime you like massage your face, it kind of just like, I don't know technically how it works, but like the liquids that are in your face drain away basically. And yeah, a lot of people use them with their skincare. Wait, what does this one say? Oh, more charcoal stuff. Yeah, so it like drains the liquids out of your face when you massage your face around, and that's what I use the jade roller for, and it works. Yes, lymph buildup. Like, I mean, where does it drain to? Listen, I'm not a biology major. I'm a graphic designer, so I can't answer that question, but it goes somewhere. And you probably pee it out in the end. That's just what probably happens. Okay, to sum up, jade roller, have been using for years. Love for puffiness. I don't use it for all those other things. Love for TMJ, massaging out your jaw. I bought a new one from ColourPop. Yes, the gua sha thing, I've never said it out loud before, but there's like a tool that's also kind of like that cooling thing, and people use it to help with drainage, and which helps with puffiness. That you kind of like scrape along your skin. I like can't use that product because of acne. So what are you laughing at? What part? I never know when people like put laughing emojis on my Instagram lives. I'm like, I could have said a lot of things that you're laughing at, or you might just be laughing at me. That scrapey looking tool, the gua sha thing, I can't use it because I usually have way too much acne on my face. Right now I could probably use it like on my cheek areas, but that going over acne, it's painful. It's painful. But this though, if you're like gentle, it's actually not bad. Okay, we're gonna move on from that, unless anyone has any further questions. I feel like I'm like a teacher at the front of the class, like, unless the class has any further questions about the jade roller. What you doing, Nels? You getting comfy? I wish you guys could see her better. Okay, I think we're to the products that I'm getting rid of. Oh, no, just kidding. I need to move faster, though. This is taking too long. I used up the Milk Makeup Sunshine Skin Tint. I think I used this on Instagram, so you guys might have saw me use it. And my overall thoughts on it are, it is so dewy, so oily, but not oily in a bad way. If you have dry skin, I think you would actually really like it. It's too dewy for me. It's too hydrating for me. Yeah, ice cubes in a circular motion on your face is very similar to what this does and how this feels. This is just less messy than that, I guess. Okay, I gotta stop reading comments. I'll read them later. I'll go back through and read them. But I'm not gonna stop reading comments, but I need to like keep this moving. Sunshine Skin Tint, too dewy for me. I think a lot of people would like it. It's a lot thicker than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like more of an oil texture, which is kind of like runny and thin. It's not. It's quite thick, which surprised me. And I would say it has a light to medium coverage. More coverage than I thought it would have. Okay. Any other empties in here? One more. Okay. There are more empties than I thought. Oh, actually there are like a couple more. Whoa. So this is the Laura Mercier eyeshadow primer. I don't know that it has like an exact product name, but I have mine in the shade Wheat. I got this in a Sephora play box, so it's not full size, but it's really good size. It has a little doe foot applicator, which is so nice for an eyeshadow primer. Like, I wish all eyeshadow primers had a doe foot applicator. It's just really nice to like paint it on and then blend it out. I liked this a lot. I've used almost every single eyeshadow primer out there because I have the world's oiliest eyelids. Like, I think I actually have the oiliest eyelids. I'm pretty sure. You can fight me on that, but I'm pretty sure I do. No eyeshadow primers work for me, except the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, which is why I use it every single time I do my eyeshadow. But this is the only other one I've ever used that keeps my eyeshadow from creasing. So it wins in that regard. It's also colored, so the Wet n Wild one is clear, which is the one thing a lot of people don't like about it. It doesn't bother me. It's not something... I just don't find that I need a pigmented base very often. But I did like having the option. Would I repurchase? I don't know. I saw that Anastasia Beverly Hills just came out with an eyeshadow primer that is like a colored base. So I think if I decided that I want that in my life, I would maybe go for that one, just to like try something new out. Plus I know that they're cruelty free, and I don't know. I don't know if Laura Mercier is. I'd have to check into that. But also I just want to try that one from Anastasia Beverly Hills. But I don't think right now I need the colored base in my life. But my preferences might change. Oh, this was just the agave lip scrub from Bite Beauty in like a little blister pack. It was alright. Nothing I can't get from like my own sugar in my kitchen though, you know? Just like scrub it on with your finger. Yeah, Oily Eyelid Club. I'm with you, girl. Okay. Oh, I used up a little sample of the Lady Gaga Fame perfume. What did this smell like? I feel like this smelled like just a little bit vanilla-y and was just fine. Nothing to write home about, but like nice. And the Lashcraft mascara. My brain is not working. From the Sephora collection. Just a little sample of it. Used that up and I liked this. But I have a newfound love, the Hourglass Caution Mascara, because it doesn't smudge on me. It's the only mascara that isn't a tubing mascara that doesn't smudge on me. So right now, I'm kind of partial to the Hourglass Caution, any tubing mascara, except for the one from Thrive Cosmetics that like I'm apparently allergic to. The Milk Makeup Kush mascara, even though it smudges on me, it's like so good I just put up with it. And the CoverGirl in the orange tube. That will just forever be a favorite. Okay, products I'm getting rid of. Let's start with this one. This, I think I got from Influencer back when they sent me products. And I don't know what it is. It's the L'Absolu Lacquer. And it's in the shade 378, maybe. It's a hot pink. Like a hot pink. Not cruelty free. Good to know. So yeah, I'd probably go with the Anastasia Beverly Hills one then. Okay, this is a weird product. And if it were in a different shade, I'd be more likely to want to keep it. I will swatch it there so you can kind of see. Oh, okay, just put my finger right in it. You can see sort of how it's like sheer. It's not completely opaque, but you can keep building it up and it becomes pretty opaque, but it's still like a glossy formula. It never dries down, and then as it fades away, it kind of stains your lips. So those all sound like nice things. What I don't like about this is the shade, first of all. I didn't pick it out. It was sent to me from Influencer, which is amazing, but I don't wear cool toned, hot pink fuchsia lips. Ever? I mean, have you guys ever seen me wear that? And this does like weird thing. It makes my lips feel funny. I feel like I'm kind of allergic to something in it. I don't know, but every time I put it on, my lips kind of go numb. And not in a like plumping, burning type of way, just in a numb type of way. So I've decided, since it's also not a color I'm ever gonna wear, I'm just gonna get rid of it, unfortunately. Also going to get rid of the ColourPop Lippy Stick. This is in the shade Tiger, so this is one of their sheer lippy sticks, but it's like an insanely dark color. I did not purchase this. I wouldn't have picked this out myself. I think I got it from someone who also didn't want it. It's just like a really deep plum color. It's not a shade I wear often, and if I'm gonna wear a shade like that, I'm gonna wear a liquid lipstick. So I'm gonna get rid of that. And then 3 eyeshadows, and then we're done. Okay, so first eyeshadow is a single shadow from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's in the shade Aubergine. A few years ago, several years ago, I bought a bunch of single shadows from ABH, and some of them are amazing. Some of my favorite eyeshadows. And then the other half of them, from the day I got them, have sucked. This being one of them. It's like a deep eggplant purple color, and of course it's going to swatch beautifully smooth the day that I want to show how not good it is. It has never swatched like that, ever. It's usually the driest eyeshadow. I have to like dig my finger in to get any color payoff. I'm still gonna get rid of it because why is it swatching so nicely now? Alright, well, usually this sucks. Also, I've used it on my eyes and there's just such little color payoff. It's kind of crazy. And I'm just gonna get rid of it. I don't need that shade. I have others that are similar. And my mom there. Sorry, my mom just called. I'll wrap this up and call her back. Okay. The other one is Starry Eyed from Makeup Geek. This is one of their foiled shadows, and it's beautiful. It is a really, really nice quality shadow. It's just like a champagne shade, but I didn't buy this myself. I got it from someone who didn't want it anymore, and it's just not a shade I ever use on my lids. I never, ever use these light champagne shades, and so it's beautiful, but I never use it. And I even pulled it out and I was like, okay, if I use this and reach for it, I'll keep it. I never did, so we're just finally gonna get rid of it. This would make a really good under eye smudger, but I just have other things that I use for that, so I just don't need it. even if it like worked great, I would probably still get rid of that because I just have other things. And I'm trying to downsize my collection. Was there anything else I wanted to say about this? Good eyeshadow, not for me. My mom probably thinks I'm dead because she's like texted me a few times and called and I haven't responded. Is anyone else's mom's like that? I will call her back very, very soon. Okay, last one that I'm getting rid of is the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Porter, which I believe was one of the Kathleen Lights ones. This is just dried up. It's very similar in shade to Aubergine, where it's like a deep eggplant color with a few little glitters. I just have to like really dig in there to get any color, which I still do. Okay, I don't know how to show that to you. I still do get a lot of color, but I have to really, really dig. And when you're trying to just like get a little color, apply it to your lid, I can't be like doing this on my lid. Does that make sense? It's just like a little bit hard to work with. Also, I didn't purchase this. Again, I got it with that other batch of like things someone didn't want. So this isn't a shade that I would have picked because I just don't often, sometimes I do, but I don't often wear a shade this dark all over my lid. I would wear something like this in the outer corner or in the crease, and ColourPop Super Shock Shadows are just like not great for crease and outer corner. They're for like, you put your finger in it, you put it on your lid. So this is like a lid shade, but it's not a shade I would use on my lid often. So since it's also drying out, I'm gonna get rid of it. That's all of them. Oh no, she doesn't call you back for like a week out of like bitterness that you didn't answer her, or is it like she's just bad about being by her phone? I feel like all moms are a little bit that way, where they're just like always concerned, you know? Okay, that was all the empties and things I'm decluttering out of my collection. I will try to make sure this starry-eyed shade goes to a good home, like a friend or family member who will use it because it's still perfectly good. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope I can upload it to my YouTube, but if not a big deal. We will get back to regular filming for my May empties, which is going to be in like a week because it's already basically June. So, Nala, do you want to say goodbye to everybody? Your foot is stuck. Say bye. Should we go to bed? She's not as sad as she looks. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.